Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And very happy full moon. Okay, so we have a super full moon actually, and it is today, August 1st of 2023, and it is actually in your sign. So it is in the sign of Aquarius. Okay, so what this means that if you do have a moon in Aquarius, then this will be a particularly powerful moon, super full moon for you. Okay. But this is for, I'm dedicating this message for anyone who identifies as an Aquarius. It may be dominant in your sun, your moon, or your rising, okay? And so let's just talk about full moons before we get started. Full moons are basically a time where it's like the main aspects of our lives are really illuminated during this time, right? It's a lot of clarity and things are almost like sort of exaggerated, so to speak, right? It's a great time for releasing things that no longer serve us or they're not good for us, okay? It's really a powerful time, especially for paying attention to your personal evolution and thinking about how and what ways are you growing and what ways are hindering you, okay? So in this full moon, think about repeated patterns that are in your life, right? And think about particularly the negative ones that you want to eliminate and thinking of ways in which to do that. Just meditating on that, right? So what we have here is we've got the sun, which is in the sign of Leo, and Leo is a very self-centered, and I'm not saying this in a bad way because there is a healthy amount of self that you need to have, but the attributes of Leo show that it's okay to be confident. It's okay to be brave. It's okay to be to focus on self, right? It does have a very egocentric view with making sure that the self is okay, right? It's satisfied. And then we have opposed to that, our full moon is in Aquarius. And as you know, Aquarius is a bit of the rebellious sign. Aquarius is really, that focuses on the collective, is on humanitarianism, is actually the mores of how we structure our society, okay? So with that being said, this full moon is going to be asking us to live, it's going to be asking the question to, are we living to our truths, right? Are we being our authentic selves in this time? It's looking at the ways in which society influences us in ways that maybe it could be suppressing our own authentic self, okay? So it's about paying attention to those things, all right? So let's go ahead and get into your full moon reading. So we're going to pull one card, okay, from the Moonology Oracle, okay? So we're just going to get the main message of this full moon for you. And then we're going to just clarify it with some tarot. So we are using the Gilded Tarot Royale deck to get more information on this Moonology, right? So this should be relatively quick reading. All right, so I've already meditated on your energy, and it is my intention that this reading is for the sign of Aquarius, and that Aquarius may retain some helpful, useful information about this powerful full moon that we find ourselves in. All right, so Aquarius, let's go ahead and pull one card. We'll attempt to pull one. There was a reading, I think like 2 or 3 of them came out, but trying to pull one card. What is the main message of this moon for the sign of Aquarius? What is the main message of this moon for the sign of Aquarius? All right. So, once you look at that, you've got actually your own sign. It's new moon in Aquarius, bringing love into the situation, okay? So this is the energy, right? This is the message of your moon, okay? Let me just go ahead and pick up. I'll read you what that means. Okay. All right. So essentially this new moon in Aquarius is all about bringing love into the situation, okay? So we do know also that Aquarius is about progress and modernity. So when you get this card, it's about moving forward in your life, okay? It means that there's no looking back and that change is on the way and it's coming quickly, whether you like it or not, okay? But whether you get the change that you want, it's gonna depend on whether you believe that you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you, okay? So when you get this card, there's a suggestion that you may need to do things independently. So think about doing things on your own. Think outside of the box as well. And while it's okay, you should be loving while you're doing. Don't be too practical, right? So you obviously, like, we are very interdependent, right? So if you need someone to do the work for you, right, do that as well. Okay. So you can attune to this moon by exploring the idea that it's not what you know, but who you know. Okay. Some additional meanings could also mean that you may need to be maybe a little detached from a situation, that it's okay to think outside of the box to bring a solution. And you can improve your karma by doing some charitable work as well. All right. All right. So this is all about, I see this full moon is coming into whatever's the main aspect of your life. So think about, like, what is the theme of what's happening to you today, right? Or around this full moon period. And think about ways in which you are basically solving, right? That you're being independent, okay? That you're exploring ideas. Okay, well, let's see more of what this is about. So we're gonna go ahead and pull some tarot. Get about a couple cards. Bring love into the situation. 1, 2, 3. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Damn, your energy's all over the place in this. So you got the Justice, right? So when we, the Justice is, for lack of a better word, the Ma'at card, right? This is all about balance. It's about fairness. It's about being fair. Whatever you're doing in your dealings, you're being fair. And also understanding that for every action, there is a consequence as well, and you understand that. So when you get this card, there's something about a truth. It's about finding it, like really looking through the facts and being thorough about whatever information that you need to find. It's also warning you to don't be too quick to judge things before knowing the full truth, because there could be something else about a situation that comes up that you might need to know. So this is all about finding, there's a truth here, right? There's balance. So also, like, you're tired as well, okay? Because you got the Knight of Wands here, a 9 of Wands, I'm sorry. And 9 of Wands is like, it's like you've been very strong, you've been determined, very resilient in whatever you've been doing, but it hasn't been easy. It's been really hard for you, actually. But I think that you see yourself. You got the Star card. Star card is about hope, inspiration. I think that whatever you're doing, you have a lot of hope in it. You really believe, in what you're doing. You believe that, and this is also the card of Aquarius as well, right? This is about modernity. It's about progress, right? The Star is also about just having faith, right? This could also be a spiritual card as well, okay? So there's something about hope, your personal growth, right, that's developing right now. And just like this renewal. So whatever you're doing, there's a truth that's coming out. It hasn't been very easy for you. You've really been like digging your heels in whatever this is. But you have a lot of faith and a lot of hope in this, okay? So Aquarius, those were your messages of this full moon season. This is quite interesting. This should be a very powerful full moon for you. And happy full moon. Love you guys. Bye.